have?
My Lord, just before we go on record, I just want to apologize on behalf of Advocate Tefo. He's just waiting for his robes, and he's just gone outside to collect them from the person who's bringing them, my Lord. Just before we resumed, he just went outside to collect his robes.
Advocate Ngoweni, so you have no idea how much we shall wait? Because I'm surprised how this happens. We are starting even later today.
Yes. Yeah, well, he told me that he's made arrangements with your registrar to start at quarter to.
No, we made arrangements in court yesterday to say we are starting at 11:30. How does anybody else make other arrangements?
As a court, please, perhaps if we can just take a short adjournment, the court can just wait in the corridor. I'll just quickly check him outside.
All right. All rise.
Advocate, we were waiting for you. We agreed upon 11:30 yesterday. We agreed to start at 11:30.
Oh, yes, I spoke to Yvonne. I was just having some emergency. My gun was with my attendant, so it was a bit late. So I requested Yvonne to inform the court. Apologies, Mr.
Mr. Musia, you still, has the case been called? Can somebody call the case?
As the court pleases, my lord, is case number CC 67 of 2020, State versus Measures Sibia and 4 others. Today is the 2nd of June 2022. The appearances are as follows. I confirm, my lord, that I still appear on behalf of the state, assisted by my learned friend as before.
Mr. Musia, are you still under oath?
Yes, my lord.
Advocate Shololo?
Should I proceed, my lord?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Musia, what was the main reason for you to attend scene of crime on the date of the incident?
My reason to attend scene of crime was to investigate the crime scene for forensic investigation, my lord.
Imbangela yokuthi ngiye ngihambe khona ke indawo esehlakalo ngalelanga kwakuwukuthi ngiyophenya ubufakazi obungatholakala khona.
Yes?
Thank you, my lord. But on your arrival at the crime scene, and this is your evidence, that you did not take evidence of the fingerprints or DNA swabs from the door handle of the main door, wherein it is allegedly said to have been used by the perpetrator. I mean the main entrance door. You did not do that.
I did not do that, my lord.
Kuyiqiniswa ke ukuthi angizange kodwa ke ngixoxe ngoba ngithatha ubufakazi kwisiqafa lesi ekuthiwa ke isona owangena lona owangena ke phakathi endlini awasebenzisa sona.
But your main duty to go there was to investigate the crime scene, and you failed to do what you were supposed to do on your arrival at the crime scene. Do you agree with me?
I did not fail to do what I was supposed to do, my lord. What happened in my mind on that date, I had to apply the instructions that we are following regarding crime scenes. That crime scene, seeing that there was a well-known person involved in the crime on the crime scene. According to our mandate at work, such crime scene, we must organize the crime scene management task team, my lord.
Akusiyo ukuthi ke ngahluleka ukwenza umsebenzi wami ngaleliyalanga nanjengoba satshelwa ke ukuthi uma ngabe sesifika kwindawo yesehlakalo enje efana naleyana ke esayifica futhi ke kunosaziwayo khona ke kufanele ke ukuthi sibize abe task team.
Mr. Musia, let's just be short so that we can be able to move fast. On your arrival at the crime scene, you failed, you did not do your duties because you did not take the fingerprints or the DNA swabs from the door handle of the main door, wherein the perpetrator is allegedly said to have used that door to gain the entry inside the house. Do you understand the question?
Can you repeat the question?
You failed to do the duties that you were in there for at the crime scene. The first main duty that you were supposed to do, you did not do it. The one of taking the fingerprints from the main door.
I did not. I did not
swap.
fail to do my job, my lord.
Responded yesterday that he did not deem it necessary to take fingerprints on the kitchen door, seeing that it was used by many people. It's not that he failed to do his job.
As the court pleases, my lord, I am not asking the reason why you did not do what you were supposed to do. I am asking.
You are putting it to him that he failed.
He failed. Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
There you are.
I did not fail, my lord.
Angizange ngihluleke-ke ukwenza okufanele ukuthi ngikwenzile ngabe kuyalanga.
But you did not do it. What does that mean?
The crime scene was already under our control. Then I had to call the necessary people to come and assist with the crime scene.
I understand that, Mr.
Sase-ke
Mosi.
indawo-ke leyo-ke ilawulwa yithina-ke bakumele nje ukuthi mina ngibize-ke labo abafanelekile ukuthi-ke bazolekelela.
I understand, Mr. Mosi, but I want us to be on the same page to say you did not do it. What you were supposed to do. You did not do it. I'm not asking the reason.
I did not do it.
Yebo kunjalo-ke angizange ngikwenze lokho okwakumele ukuthi ngikwenze.
Thank you. That's what I wanted, Mr. Mosia. Thank you. And secondly, I'm just wrapping up from where we ended yesterday. Secondly, you did not do the number one we have just considered now. And then secondly, you did not investigate the counter of the kitchen next to the door where the bullet was depicted from the picture we used yesterday. You remember the counter? Yes. Also, you did not investigate, you did not do any investigations on top of that counter.
I did my preliminary investigations on my arrival, my lord. Seeing the weight of the case, I had to do the necessary to organize the crime scene management, and I concentrated only on the visible exhibits that were on the floor, and I further investigated. There was nothing more I can do until the task team arrived. The only thing that I did is to secure the head and the projectile, my lord, and the bullet jacket, my lord.
Ngabenza-ke uphenyo-ke lokuqala noma-ke uma ngiqala ukufika khona laphayana-ke akusiyo ukuthi nje angizange ngenze lutho, futhi-ke nalo nobufakazi obabonakala-ke babuleli phansi leya ntamvuke kanye futhi nesigqoko-ke ngalithatha. Ngase-ke ngilinda-ke noma ngakwazi ukuthi ngiqhubeke ngenze okunye ngoba-ke ngilindele abe-task team ukuthi bazongilekelela.
Mr. Mosia, I will ask that you only give answers and don't tell the stories. I have just asked one question to say you did not investigate on top of the counter. That's all. And I'm not asking the reason why you did not. So I don't.
No, it's always very unreasonable to expect a witness just to say yes or no. The witness is asked, you didn't investigate the counter, and he says, I did a preliminary investigation and concentrated on visible evidence and secured the head and the projectile. We submit, my lord, that he cannot be put in a straitjacket by just simply saying yes or no. He's got to elaborate on his answers.
Thank you.
Yes?
My lord, my question is only directed to one point, which is the counter on top of the cupboard. I'm not asking about any other exhibits. I'm being specific to say you did not do the investigations on top of the cupboard. That's my only question, my lord.
And he agreed that he didn't, and at the same time gave the reason why he didn't.
As the court pleases, my lord, as he gave the answer and gave the reason, that's why I was controlling him to say, I'm still coming to the reasons as to why.
Okay, let's proceed. I don't think what he said, I don't think it's something that should be rejected, but you are saying he is getting long-winded about it.
As the court pleases.
Okay, let's proceed.
And then, after that, you decided to leave the crime scene without informing any senior member. Did you inform any senior member before you left the crime scene?
I handed back the crime scene to Brigadier Ndlovu, as I have said before, my lord.
Nanjengoba ngishilo-ke ngaphambili ukuthi ngaphambili kokuthi ngihambe-ke ngase nginikezela noma ngishiya-ke isini leyo kuBrigadier Ndlovu.
Did you inform Brigadier Ndlovu the reason why you were leaving the crime scene without continuing with the investigation?
Yes, I did, my lord.
Ngamtshela-ke ukuthi yini imbangela yokuthi ngishiyeke ngingathi saqhubeka nophenyo.
What did you say? What did he say? Did he respond?
He acknowledged that I was leaving.
Waseke vuma-ke ukuthi ngiyahamba.
Yes?
You further informed this court that Colonel Ndlovu is the one who was pointing spots to you. Is that
Brigadier
correct?
Ndlovu.
Yes, Brigadier.
That's correct, man.
Ngishilo-ke ukuthi uyena-ke owayengikhombisa la kufanele ngithathe khona iy'thombe.
Did you ask him how he got that information?
No, I did not, my lord.
Angizange ngimbuze-ke ukuthi lolo ulwazi waluthola kanjani.
Do you know if he was pointing out to you the necessary or the wrong spots that you took pictures of?
As it was a crime scene, my lord, I approached it as an ordinary crime scene, my lord.
Nanjengoba-ke kwakuyindawo yesehlakalo ngayithatha-ke nami nje nanjengendawo yesehlakalo efanayo-ke nenye.
Sorry, I did not get your answer. You approached him as what? Can you repeat your answer, please?
Yes?
Can you repeat your question for me? I'm sorry about that, my lord.
No, I was asking you to repeat your answer, the last answer you just said.
Maybe for the sake of progress, the witness said I approached it as an ordinary crime scene.
Yes?
Yes. Then what do you mean by that?
And I know how to approach a crime scene, my lord.
Ngiyazi-ke indlela ekufanele ngenze ngayo-ke uma ngifika kwindawo yesehlakalo.
You were new at the crime scene, and it is your evidence that you were assisted by Colonel Ndlovu to show you the points that is contained in your statement.
That is correct, my lord.
Ngishilo ukuthi-ke uBrigadier Ndlovu uyena umuntu owayengikhombisa-ke iy'ndawo.
Then I'm asking, how do you know that Brigadier Ndlovu was pointing the correct spots to you?
I could
How did you ensure that he was giving you the correct information?
I wouldn't know about that.
Lokho-ke angeke ngikwazi-ke ukuthi wayengikhombisa iy'ndawo ekuyizona.
Yes?
And you couldn't take any pictures of the spots wherein Brigadier Ndlovu did not point them to you.
That's correct, my lord.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi lezi ndawo angazange ayikhombe kumina-ke zona-ke angizange ngikwazi ukuthi ngithathe iy'thombe zakhe.
So including the one on top of the counter, because it was not pointed out to you by Brigadier Ndlovu, you did not take any pictures of it. And you did not do any investigation on that spot.
On that spot, my lord, that exhibit was hidden behind the glass jars. It was not just sitting in an obvious place.
Kule ndawo ke laphayana kwi-counter ke isibonelo noma ke ufakazi lobuyana ke babungekho kwindawo la buvelile noma kubonakala khona ke kodwa kusemuva kwamajari.
But I'm saying because it was not pointed out to you by Ken and Ndlovu.
That's correct.
You did not take a picture of that.
That's correct, my lord.
Kuyiqiniswa ukuthi ngenxa yokuthi ke engazange angikhombise yona uBrigadier Ndlovu angizange ngesikhathi sokusa.
And you did not do any investigations on top of the counter.
Before you go
Sorry.
on, did you take pictures only on what was pointed to you by Brigadier Ndlovu?
That's correct, my lord.
Ithombe ngangiyithatha ngangithatha ithombe zalokho kuphela awayengikhombisa kona uBrigadier Ndlovu.
So whatever that was avoided by Brigadier Ndlovu and not shown to you, you wouldn't have taken pictures of it.
That's the reason why I had to contact the crime scene management team, my lord, to come and assist me.
Kwakuyizathu ke noma ubuza ukuthi ke lokho awayegwema engakhombisi kona awuzange uthathe ithombe zabo. Ingakho ke ngathatha isinqumo sokuthi angisengixhumana ke ne-task team ukuthi ize izomlekelela.
Yeah, but before you called the task team, whatever that was not shown to you by Colonel Ndlovu, you would not have taken pictures of that, and you will not have done any investigations.
That is not correct, my lord.
Akusilona ke iqiniso ukuthi lokho awayengangikhombisi kona ke angizange lenzo phenyo khona noma ngizange ngithathe ithombe.
Which one is correct? Which one is correct?
Or must I give reason now?
No, which one is correct? Just tell me the correct version.
Since I've explained in this court the reason for me not to process the crime scene completely, that was to be assisted and to abide by the rules that whenever there's such case, that if you come across such case as that, you must do 1, 2, 3. You must call the task team. In fact, I was not even supposed to start that crime scene, and I was supposed to call the crime scene management team on the spot, seeing that after assessing the case. I noticed those exhibits on the floor in the kitchen. Then there was no way that I can wait for the task team leaving the exhibit on the floor. Then I was just making them safe, then wait for the task team to arrive so that we can continue with the crime scene.
Njengoba ngishilo ke ngicacisile ngaphambilini ukuthi ke isizathu kwakuwukuthi ke ngilalele noma ngiye ngabheka ke indawo yesehlakalo futhi ke ngazi ke ukuthi uma ngaba sihlanganale nendawo yesehlakalo efana naleyana kufanele ukuthi sixhumane nayo ke i-task team. Empilweni nje kwangafanele ukuthi ngiqala ukuthi ngiphenye, kodwa ngathi mangibona lobufakazi kuleli phansi bona ke ngangeke ngikwazi ukuthi ngibuzile, kodwa ngathatha ke khona lokho ngase ngilindela bona.
Okay, let us not move away from my question. I said to you, Mr. Musia, whatever that was not shown to you by Ken and Ndlovu, you did not take pictures of that. You also did not do any investigation because it was not pointed out to you by Ken and Ndlovu.
That's correct.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi lokho angazange angikhombise khona, angizange ngithathe ithombe kwako, futhi angizange futhi ngenze nophenyo lapho angazange angikhombise khona.
And when in your testimony, you said when you arrived at the crime scene, you took control of the crime scene. Do you still remember that?
That's correct, ma'am.
Ngasho ke nokuthi nkathi ngifika khona ke lapho ngase ngithatha ke ulawulo noma i-crime scene seyikumina.
Now, after having given the previous answer, who was in control of the crime scene between you and Colonel Ndlovu?
I was in control of the crime scene, my lord.
Phakathi kwami ke noBrigadier uNdlovu yimina ke umuntu owayelawula indawo yesehlakalo.
But you did not investigate. You did not have liberty to do your own investigations of the crime scene. You were only following the instructions of Colonel Ndlovu. Is that not correct?
Not exactly the instructions, my lord. The indications of those points.
Wangasi ukuthi ke ngithatha ke imlayelo noma kama instructions kuyena kodwa ngangithi nje lokho angikhombisa kona ngangimlandela la engikhombisa khona.
Okay. Let's go to Exhibit A.
Exhibit?
Exhibit A. If I'm not mistaken, my lord, it's the photo album, the first set of the photo album. There is a statement that you made there. You see? On page 3 of that statement. Yeah. You see the second line after the date, where I met Brigadier Ndlovu, who pointed out certain points to me, of which I took the photographs.
That's
You see?
correct, my lord.
Do you see that?
I can see that, my lord.
Is there any mention of you investigating the crime scene without Brigadier Ndlovu in this statement?
Is there?
Any mention of you investigating the crime scene without Colonel Ndlovu?
No.
No.
Ayikho ke into eshoyo lana kule statement ongitshengisa sona ke ethi ngaphenya ngaphandle kwakhe uBrigadier Ndlovu.
And we agree that Brigadier Ndlovu was not experienced like yourself in terms of forensic.
That's correct, my lord.
Sishilo ke nokuthi ke isipiliyoni lesi mina ke enginaso ke kulolu phenyo lolu akanaso noma wayengenaso yena uBrigadier Ndlovu.
Although he was a senior to you and you were junior to him, but you were the expert, if I may put it like that.
That's correct, my lord.
Noma ke yena ke ngesikhundla ke wayengaphezulu kumina ke kodwa ngomsebenzi ke lona ke ungodi kwakuyimina.
Then when you arrive at the crime scene, how can you not do your own investigations and then rely on something who is not an expert in forensic evidence?
I was not relying on anyone regarding my investigation, my lord. That is the procedure. You get to the scene, you must find someone on the scene because the scene have already happened. As I found that particular person, on an officer as such, I have to collect whatever information that he might have collected on his, or as a first responder, like whatever that he or she will tell me, I will begin my investigation from there, my lord.
Kwawungasuka ukuthi ke ngizwa yena ke kodwa nanjengoba ngafika ke kuyena ke olaphayana futhi ke mina ke ngangizothi ke lokho angitshela kona ke nanjengoqala ukufika khona laphayana mina ke uphenyo lami loqala khona la.
Sir, in your examination in chief, and also under the my cross-examination, there is no way you said, on your arrival at the crime scene, you did your own investigations. Am I correct? In your examination in chief, based on the statement that was read by yourself into the record, there was no mention wherein you say, I myself investigated, did my own investigations of the crime scene as the expert.
I don't remember that.
You don't you never said so. You don't remember because you never told this court and you did not do any investigations on your own at the crime scene on the date of the incident. What do you say to that?
I did I did my job on that crime scene, my lord. I have explained several times now. Reason for me not to proceed with the crime scene. It was supposed to be directed to the task team. On my arrival, seeing that there are exhibits on the scene, never knowing when are the task team or when is the task team will respond, I saw it necessary for me to secure the exhibits which I found on the crime scene, then waited for the task team so that they can take control of the crime scene, my lord.
Akusi ukuthi ke angizange ngenze lutho noma angaphenye ngalenza uphenye noma ngawenza ke umsebenzi wami futhi ke ngasho ukuthi ngamele yona ke i-task team. Kodwa lokho engangikubona kuleli phansi ke ngangeke ngikwazi ukuthi ngikuzibe ngingakuthathi bafanele ukuthi ngiqoqe ngihlanganise ngize ngilinde yona ke i-task team ifike.
Okay. Let us continue where we ended yesterday in the pictures of the blood stain. Or maybe before we go there, my lord, can I just verify a few questions regarding the photo albums? Mr. Mosia, when you arrived at the crime scene, you took pictures and you completed a photo album. Is that so?
I took pictures and I completed my scene report.
Ngathatha ithombe ngase ngenza ke umbiko wendawo leyo yesehlakalo.
And then after you compiled a photo album,
That's correct, my lord.
Base kamuva ke ngihlanganisa ke i-album yeyithombe.
which is contained in Exhibit A.
That's correct, my lord.
Ilena ke u-exhibit A.
Okay. And then where were the pictures taken from the crime scene stored? Where were the pictures taken from the crime scene stored?
They are stored in a computer by the downloading clerk, my lord.
Iclerk ke yona ke eyenza ama-download yona ke ezigcinayo lezo ithombe lezo kwi-computer.
And you had no control over those exhibits. And you had no control over those exhibits because they are stored by someone else, not you.
That's correct, my lord.
Futhi ke lezo ithombe lezo zayigcinwe omunye umuntu ke hayi mina ke futhi ke ngingenalawulo lwazo.
Pictures taken out of other cases, are they stored by the same person?
They stored by in the same office. They stored by the same person, my lord.
So what you are saying is that there is an office where pictures taken from crime scenes get stored.
That's correct, my lord.
Kunehhovisi ke lapha emsebenzini la ithombe ithathwe khona ke la kwenzeke khona isehlakalo kunomuntu ke oyigcinayo lezo ithombe lezo.
Now, I think the advocate raised an important issue of control. What would you say that about the fact that when you take pictures from a crime scene and you take them to another office for storage, what would be the effect of the fact that at that level you no longer have control of the pictures? Would that impact on the quality of the pictures? Would that would that reflect a flawed system?
My lord, the moment the downloading is by the time the downloaded is completed, then I would receive my images in a form of a CD, so that I can prepare my photo album, my lord. And there, on the computer, all the photos referred by its LCRC number can be found, my lord.
Okwenzekayo ke uma le ithombe lezi ke seyidownloadiwe ke mina ngiye ngiyithole ke ngiyithola nge-CD futhi ke laphayana ku-computer ke iy'thombe lezo ke ziyatholakala ke zine-LCR
Reference number
ekhona ke okwaziyo ukuthi ungayithola ngazo.
Yes.
Where is that CD wherein those pictures were stored into?
I am not in a position of it, my lord.
ayikho kumina ke leyo CD engikhuluma ngayo.
No, but that was not the question. The question is, where is it?
Thank you, my lord.
I've explained, my lord. It happened since I had to start with the case, with the crime scene myself. It happened that the tax team joined me, and we are different offices, and this is the same case, same photos. Then the provincial office decided to come to the office. I was not aware of that. Then they booked out that docket to combine my docket with the CRC team docket. And by the time I became aware, I was searching for the docket. Then I went to the plan register where we register those cases. And I saw the entry there. That docket was booked to Johannesburg.
I'm hearing a long answer, but I suspect you are saying the CD is not with you.
It's not with me, my lord.
That was the question.
I-CD ayikho kumina ke besathathisa ke ukuthi yase ithathwa ke ithimba ke leli elesifunda nanjengoba babesebenza ndawonye futhi bakwenza lokho ke engazi yena noma engekho.
But you are the photographer who took the pictures of the crime scene, and you are the one who received the disc from the custodian of the photos. Am I correct? And today you are telling this court that you don't know where that disc containing the original pictures of Exhibit A is lying. You don't know.
It is filed in Johannesburg Crime Scene Management Office.
Then you're giving two different contradictory statements. Then you're giving two contradictory statements. You don't know. Now it's lying with who?
The CD was booked out, the docket, photo album docket was booked out from our office. That was I never came across with the docket again since it was in provincial office together with the crime scene management photo album.
Okay.
Idokethi noma idokodo ke leli elineyithombe lakhishwa ke noma lathathwa ke lithathwa yilona ke ihhovisi lesifunda eliseJohannesburg.
You know, Mr. Mosia, you need to tell this court, where is that disc containing the pictures that were taken from the crime scene? Do you know or you do not know? If you know, where is it?
Provincial crime scene management office in Johannesburg, my lord.
Ihhovisi lesifunda eliseGoli leSidi.
Doing what there? Do you know?
We are the same office, my lord. I'm not sure what was the purpose for them to book out my docket to their office, but I thought we are the same office, man.
Okay.
See, obviously, elodwa ke kodwa ngisazi isizathu esababangela ukuthi ke baze bazokhipha noma bazothatha ke idokodo lami.
Okay. Was it stolen from you? Was it removed without your permission? Or was it removed with your permission?
It was booked out from the office, from the register. In that case, it was booked in a correct manner, my lord.
Iyathathwa ke noma basebenzisa yona ke iregister kusho ukuthi ke bakwenza ngendlela efanele.
Had it not been taken from you, who had been supposed to be a custodian of that disc containing the original pictures of Exhibit A? Do you understand my question?
No, I don't understand.
Had the disc not been taken away from your possession, who was supposed to be a custodian of that disc containing the pictures as per Exhibit A? Can it be interpreted to
Custodian means the person who should keep it.
Yes, I was supposed to be keeping it, my lord.
Uma ngabe ke kwakwenzekile ke ukuthi leyo CD leyo ingathathwa ke yi-provincial kwakuzoba imina-ke umuntu owayezogcina.
And today you would have been in a position to produce it before the court, to say these are the original pictures that were taken from the crime scene on the date of the incident. Is that so?
That's correct, my lord.
Futhi ke mangabe kwakunjalo ke ingazange ithathwe ke leyo CD leyo namuhla ke bengizokwazi ke ukuthi ngiyikhiphe la phambi kwenkantolo ngitshengise.
And because of the interference with the members of the SAPS, this court now is denied to see the original pictures that were taken from the crime scene.
No comment on that.
Ukuthi ke ngenxa yokuthi ke kwabakhona ke ukuphazamisa okhona ke noma okubangela okuyimbangela yawo ke amalunga esiphoyisa namuhla ke inkantolo ayikwazi ukubona anginayo impendulo.
Unfortunately, now we are going to comment on this one. You were the custodian of these pictures. You have been denied that right to keep the original disc of the photos by members of the SAPS, because it was not stolen from you. It was taken officially.
From the office, my lord.
Yes. Then I am saying today this court has been denied the opportunity to see the original pictures that were taken from the crime scene as they are now printed in Exhibit A. It's still vague. Can it be interpreted, my lord? Maybe.
Mr. Musia,
Yes, my lord.
I know that you have been testifying in English. We acknowledge that you can speak English. But as you know, all of us can speak English to a certain point. As it is often put, English came by sheep. So we all have limitations. If it has come to where you need interpretation, it wouldn't be a wrong thing to say, now I need an interpreter, so that you don't have to struggle. I think you saw, all of us from me, we struggle with, sometimes we search for words, sometimes we start a sentence and start it afresh because we realize the word order will not end up where I want. So it's upon you to say, now I think I need an interpreter, so that you interpret, you testify freely without limitations. What I know is that sometimes when you speak a language that you are not very familiar with, you end up sometimes saying what you don't mean. Yeah, so it wouldn't be a wrong thing to say I need an interpreter. So I think I'm checking that to say, should we get an interpreter for your purpose, so that we don't have glitches just because of language.
Okay, the court can do that for
Come
me.
again?
The court can organize one for me.
Yes. That will also assist myself, my lord, so that I don't have to repeat questions.
Yeah. Well, it will assist all of us.
Oh, thank you, my lord.
No one is perfect with
Thank you.
with English. Advocate Ngobeni, I think there is cause to get an interpreter who can interpret from English to the language that Mr. Musia speaks, and I think
All right, we can maybe take a short adjournment to try and arrange one.
That's the code. All right. Stop here. access to the original pictures that were taken from the crime scene contained in the disc as you have just mentioned before this court?
Potso ya ho ka tshela ne le hana botsa hore le kgohlalena le hanetswa ka di original tsa ditshwantsho tse leng hore di le tsa nkiwa sebakeng sa ketsahalo jwalo ka no sontso hlalositse.
The original di ka tholahala.
Di tla tholahala.
The original di ka tholahala.
The arrangement can be made for original to be obtained.
Kungenziwa ke noma kungenzeka ke ukuthi le ithombe lezo zitholakala.
On the previous occasion, my lord, if I'm not mistaken, it was on the last day when this matter was adjourned. I requested that the witness, Mr. Mosia, brings the original disc, the laptop, and the projector when we come back to this court.
Is that the question? Are nako e fitileng o buile a etsa kopo hore ha o hlahella lekgotleng o tle o tshwere a laptop, projector ha mmoho le disc e kenyeleditseng ditshwantsho tseo.
Ke le ka hlalosa ke fihla lekgotleng le la molao ka seemo sa ka sa bophelo se nkekeng ka kgona hore ke lokise dintho tse ke hlophise dintho kaofela hobane ntse ke le incapacity le seemo sa ka sa bophelo ntse se hlobaetsa le mo ke dutseng hona jwale.
Okay. I did make mention that I was incapacitated for quite some time. Even today as we are speaking, I am still not in my good health.
Ngasho ke la noma ke ngaphambilini la inkantolo ukuthi ngenxa yesimo sami ke sokuthi impilo yami ke ingekho kahle ke namanje ke njengoba ngilana ke impilo yami ayikabi kahle.
As a court, please, my lord, instead of belaboring this point, can I make a suggestion that if counsel wants the original disc, that between us we can make arrangements for it to be made available to her, that, you know, we move on. My lord.
There you are.
Thank you, my lord. So it means now I will have to pause questions regarding Exhibit A because we have not seen the original disc of these photos.
Ho bolela hore hana jwalo tla tlameha hore a emise dipotso tse kenyeleditseng tse dintho tse hlahelletseng ho Exhibit A. Exhibit A ka lebaka le a le hlahisitseng. I understand it.
Can you also agree with me that by now, as we speak, as you are testifying before this court, we're not sure whether there has been any interference or tampering with that disc wherever it is lying?
Na re ka ba le bonnete bo tletseng bo feletseng hore disc eo mo e leng teng ha hona ho itseng ho entsweng ho yona hlomeng hona le tampering e entsweng ho disc eo.
Hona le exhibit like msebetsing and hona le exhibit room mo ho storwang dintho tse tshwanang le tseo tsa bopaki. Ke kgola hore di storwa ka mo exhibit room di controller ke motho a sebetsang ka exhibit room.
We do have an exhibit clerk who works in an exhibit room, and wherever those discs are stored, they are controlled by the person who will be assigned for that room.
Lapho emsebenzini ke ukhona ke umuntu olawula ke noma obheka ke ubufakazi futhi ke likhona necamera la zigcizwa khona ke.
Mr. Mosia, as you are testifying right now, you are under oath. Do you know where are those discs stored as we speak?
Jwalo ka o bua o le ka tlase ho tlhapanya na ona le bonnete bo tletseng bo feletseng hore intlo tse wa tseba go di leng teng le hore di bolokehile ha ona motho a tshwenyanang le tsona?
Ke nahana hore di Johannesburg crime scene management office mo di story le teng hona le exhibit room di tlamehile di be di storile hona exhibit room.
I think they should be in Johannesburg, or in Johannesburg,
Crime scene management.
Johannesburg Crime Scene Management Office, where they will be stored in an exhibit room.
Ngicabanga ukuthi la ikhona ke kuse Johannesburg futhi ke kwe CSM case storage management futhi ke sikhona ke likhona nekamera lapho la igcinwa khona.
Okay. Who printed the copies contained in Exhibit A?
Ke mang a ileng a etsa di-copy tse hlahisitsweng ho Exhibit A?
I was preparing the photo album myself, my lord.
This is one to
Ke
I was the one who was preparing the exhibits or the copies as appearing in the exhibits.
Njengoba khona ke lapho exhibit ama copy ke ayilungiselelwa yimina.
When did you print these copies?
Uliprintile nini?
There must be a date. Photo album it ne se ke qetile ho kopanya ka di 31 tsa October 2014.
The date that is depicted or that is showing as the one where I finalized compiling the photo album is the 31st of October 2014.
Makuyi 31 October 2014 ilanga ke noma leli elibhaliwe lana engaqeda ukuhlanganisa ngalo yona ke i-photo album.
Is 31st October 2014 the day in which you compiled a photo album or a date in which you printed the photo album?
Re batla ho tseba hore di 31 tsa October ke ha o no o so o qetile hohle mosebetsi wa hao wa ho etsa photo album kapa ho printer di tshwantsho tseo.
Hang ha qeta ho qeta ka photo album ya ka ke di print di nepe tseo ke print le di affidavit tsa ka then tshwanetse docket e yo checkiwa ke checking officer for quality control.
Once I finished with my photo album, I also do the printout of the copies, then compile them together and put them in a docket that will be now seen over by
Checking officer
by
for
the
quality
checking
control.
officer for quality control.
Tithi ke uma sengiqedile ngayo ke i-album yami ke futhi sengiwenza ke nama no printer ngithathe ke ngihlanganise idokodo lelo ngilithathe ke ngiye kulo ozobheka ke umsebenzi wami ukuthi umsebenzi owenziwe kahle yini.
Okay. Where is that certification in your statement to say you also on this particular day compiled and printed the pictures contained in this exhibit? In your statement, if you see it, just show it to the court.
And now, una le tokomane e jwalo e certifying e bontshang hore o qetile ho etsa mosebetsi o kaofela ka letsatsi leo.
Ke kopa re mo page 3 exhibit A.
If we can go to Exhibit A, page 3,
Uma singaya ke ku page 3 wa ke exhibit A
Mo
la
affidavit ya ka.
in my affidavit.
You can read that to the court. I also have the same page.
I
My lord,
said
it's page 3 of Exhibit A.
ka mo ka tlase ho signature ya ka.
Okay.
Okay, last paragraph.
Okay.
I certify that the deponent has acknowledged that he knows and understands the contents of this declaration, which was sworn and signed before me at Springs on this 31st October 2014.
It appears on the page 3 of the affidavit, just underneath the signature, the last paragraph.
And warrant officer Mama Bulo certified my affidavit.
After that certification, Warrant Officer Mamabolo was the one who commissioned the affidavit.
Mr. Mosia, please don't fool this court. What you are reading, you know exactly that is the certification of the statement. And that is not what I've asked from you. I asked from the statement wherein you certify that you, on this particular date, compiled a photo album and also printed the photos contained in this exhibit.
Ntate Musiwa ha re bue ka statement sa hao jwalo ka o hlahisa mo affidavit re bua ka mo o hlalosang ka botlalo hore ke qetile ka letsatsi le itseng ho etsa di photo album ke be ke printer di tshwantsho kaofela.
Ai ha hona mo hlahella mo affidavit ya.
It doesn't reflect in my affidavit.
So it means
Ukho ke la ku affidavit yami ke la kusho khona ke ukuthi ngenza ke lokho ngase ngiprinter ke okushoyo nje ukuthi yini engayenza akubhalwanga khona la.
so as a result, because you did not put it here, it's because you did not do it. You are not the one who printed these pictures and you never compiled this exhibit.
Lebaka la hore ebe ha wa kenyeletsa seo affidavit ya hao ko hobane ha se wena ya compiling album ayo o bo o printa di tshwantsho tse o re nka tabelo.
Exhibit A compiles ke nna ka botlalo.
The whole of exhibit A was compiled by myself.
But where,
Exhibit we ewonkana ke kwahlanganiswa yimina.
where is the certification to that effect, Mr. Mosia?
Akira ha o qetile ho etsa mosebetsi o no tlamehile e ba o na le certification e bontshang hore wena a entse mosebetsi.
Ke kgolo hore affidavit ya ka mhlomong ke yona isa mara e felletse affidavit ya ka mokgwa re bonang ka teng ka mokgwa re sebetsang ka teng.
It doesn't show on my affidavit, but that is how we work, the standard performer of our affidavit.
Khona ke lana ke kule statement esifungelwe akukho kodwa ke ngendlela ke eyenziwe ngayo ke indlela thina ke esisebenza ngakhona.
Where is also in this affidavit wherein you state and confirm that the pictures that were taken from the crime scene have not been tampered with until you printed them?
Ke kae mo hlaisitseng affidavit ya hao hore di tshwantsho tse hlahellang mo kaofela album ya hao ha hona mo e leng hore di kile tsa sitisiwa pele o ka di print.
Ska ke se hlalositse affidavit ya rona ke yona e re kaela.
As I've already alluded to the fact that we are guided by the standard performer of our affidavit.
Manje ngoba sengishilo ukuthi thina ke indlela eseza ngayo ke isikhokelo sibona khona ke kuyona ke affidavit yona ke sitshelayo ukuthi sifanele ukuthi senze kanjani.
Forget about the proforma, SAPS proforma, Mr. Mosia. Now we're not talking about SAPS proforma and policies. We're talking about the evidence that you are testifying about before this court. Where is the certification to say the document or the exhibit before this court? You certify that it contains the correct and the original pictures that were taken by you and there had been no interference or tampering with those exhibits, so that this court will be able to accept this document.
Ha re ke re lebale ka tsela le tsamaiso e leng hore le a e latela jwalo ka maponesa le tsa mosebetsi wa lona. Re ke re bue ka se e leng hore wena o paka ka sona pele ho lekgotla hore na ke kae mo ka hlaisetsang lekgotla ebe jwalo ka bopaki bo ngotsweng fatshe o itlama hore ke ngotse mona hore ke compile ntho tsena ebile ha hona mo di kileng tsa sitiseha teng pele nka ka di printer out hore lekgotla le kgone ho amohela seo jwalo ka bopaki bo tshwarehang.
Ha e hlahelle.
There's nowhere else I can refer to.
Akukho la ngingakhombisa khona ke ngithi yila khona ke la ngishoyo ukuthi ke lokhu kwahlanganiswa yimina iprinter kwenziwa yimina ke futhi nokuthi akukho nje okwenzeka okutshengisa ukuthi kwaba khona ke ukuphazamiseka kwabo ubufakazi.
You know why the reason why you are failing today to confirm before this court that this contains the original pictures. It's because there has been a tampering with the photos and evidence of the crime scene that is not depicted here.
As a court, please, my lord, with the greatest of respect, I think my learned friend is confusing the rules of evidence. We have real evidence, we have documentary evidence. With the real evidence, you just show, you confirm that this object exists. If it's documentary evidence, there are certain requirements that, that have to be met. And I think my learned friend is now obfuscating real exhibits for documentary evidence. It's my submission, my lord, that the exhibits as they are, that's real evidence. It shows that this is the pictures that were taken there. The pictures exist, my lord, with the greatest of respect.
My lord, I'm not, the only thing I'm asking from this witness, my lord, it's the confirmation from the witness. Who is the author, my lord? Who is the one who took the pictures? The certification to say the pictures contained in these exhibits were not interfered with. That's the only thing.
I understand your colleague to be saying that is not necessary as long as the exhibits are produced. Because it is not documentary evidence. What you are cross-examining about, the aspect of certification, is not a requirement.
As the court business, my lord.
It might still be a matter for argument if you insist.
I'll reserve it for argument, my lord. Let's move on, Mr. Mosia, to the same exhibit, page 11.
Page 11 for Portugal. Exhibit?
Same exhibit.
Exhibit A, page 11. There's no page 11.
Adjective is the same as this one. Page 11. Our affidavits are not the same.
That's why I'm asking the original of this, the authenticity of these documents. The document that you are testifying about, it's supposed, the original is supposed to be with you as you are leading this evidence. Do you have it now?
I have it now.
Page 11, what is that?
Page 11.
Cover minutes, statement se libilang ballistic for to analyze the exhibits. Se tell us that statement se yang ballistic.
Okay. It's a statement that we are sending with evidence to the ballistic.
Lokhu okuphambi kwami ngibuza ngakho ke istatement esithi sisithumeleke uma ngabe kusekuzohanjwa ke kuyohlola noma kuyovivinywa ke ubufakazi obuhlangene nenhlamvu noma ke nezibhamu.
Who is the author of that exhibit?
Kimang he angwetseng statement seo.
Statement se ne ke arrange a crime scene le Colonel Mshasho.
And who is the author?
And
Statement.
we warrant officer Mshasho.
It's warrant officer Mshasho.
He's now a colonel.
Who is now a colonel.
Warrant officer Mhlahlo manje ke ose uKenel uyena ke owabhala le statement.
Okay. Do you see the signature there? ML Matiza
Obana
at the bottom.
signature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hore Irima.
Yeah, well, was the Colonel Matiza who was the commander. Then the signature Haimo who verify quality the exhibit pillar dispatch.
Oh, signature e tlase na ke ya Colonel Ma.
Matiza.
Ke yana ana a verify the authenticity.
Mm.
Okay. The signature that reflects at the bottom is from Colonel Matiza, who was certifying the authenticity of the document itself.
Okay.
uKolonel Matiza ke uyena umuntu owasayinda khona lana ke esayinda ngoba esho ke ethi ke ngempela lokhu okubhaliwe lana kunjalo.
Can you answer the question now? Who is the author of this letter?
Ingotwe ke mang?
Kimsi.
Is Musia who is the author of the statement?
Msiya owabhala ke istatement lesi.
Okay. What about the person who signed the statement?
Motho Kineng.
Ki checking officer.
The person who signed is a checking officer.
Lona ke wasayinda yena ke umuntu osibhekayo.
So it's not the author.
Asiyena.
Not the author, madam.
No, he's not the author.
Akusiyena ke wabhala.
Why you did not sign yourself this letter?
Obani ngila ska tikinela statement sa.
And officer ke yona tlabeileng ho se sign a se nna.
The checking officer is the one who's supposed to sign, not me.
Lona ke osibhekayo yena ke osayindayo akusimina.
Okay. I'm now going to take you through the exhibits that were prepared, contained in these exhibits. I don't know, my lord, if I can continue now or after break.
I think after lunch, I will request that if it is okay with everyone, and if we say it's okay, then we should adhere to it. If it's okay, like we did yesterday and the other day, we could be back here by 1:45 instead of 2.
Yes, the
But
court is-
only if everyone agrees and they will be here.
That is in order.
Is it okay with you, Mr. Tefo? Is 1:45 okay?
2:45. 2 o'clock. Yesterday we didn't eat, eh?
Come again?
2 o'clock.
No, I'm not talking about yesterday. I'm talking about today. Is it okay today?
No, today 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's about
But then I think it should So on your system, you can check for me when will be ready to deliver. It was said by the following day, then the following day. What exactly is so that I can bring it. When do you do it? But
Please, there is
Monday and Friday. So then how? So then I have to
because you ain't gonna have feel like taking it
okay, just send me the way what the so that I can check and stop bothering you then.
Which in the background of the two places
Intimidation. What did she say that amounts to intimidation? No, woman's time. We also report us to the council for intimidation of the person.
These other small letters.
So I didn't just stop. I didn't even try. I just came to call because I was gonna miss out on the call. So my anticipation was that you guys are going back before lunch. Konziwa nje what happened? No, abakafiki.
When? From when to when? As long as the beginning of the term.
I wanted to still, because I've already planned this, but I wanted to still some time to actually go and write the card.
What do you think? Do you think I should send
Yeah.
the letters?
Yeah.
So let's reach June, but June feels like the end of the year.
Oh, okay, sure. Thank you so much.
By March, I was not your glasses. Thank you. By March, I was really like I feel like you guys don't get tired. Why? But another arrest.
When is the recess, Yvonne? September. Is the recess now?
Whatever she said. Can you say if this is going to sue someone? And that person has you think that
no, let us be neutral.
And another thing, the issue of the as I said, it needs the attention of the leaders of the state. You cannot go to the media and complain about the decision of the judge. If you are not happy about the decision of the judge, come to Even us, if we are not able to do this, you either we go to the case against contention for the justice. Because I can expect the judge to watch that documentary because it will have an impact. Hence, we don't want to present it. We didn't present it before him. Yes, we are going to do that, but we must make no charge against Penton because they added the documentary 4 days before the trial, staging the scene there. What is that? I don't know. Maybe she won't, but I don't know. My plan, I'm saying, the legal practice council must intervene. Whether I lodge a complaint or they can intervene without even lodging. They can. You understand? I'm not happy. You cannot go to the media and do this. That's defeating the present justice. I mean, let's say for instance, I'm a witness and someone says he's going to sue me because I'm a small witness. I would be scared to go forward. Then we won't have justice. You know that, you understand? Defeating the ends. You won't have justice. Remember, justice is 2 ways. It's for the victim, it's also for the victim. Thank you.
That's a surprise.
Ulamula. What? No, it's not going to happen. You will. That Ulamula. Yeah. The way I'm ignoring this thing,
No, but it's going to be all hands on deck, because that's going to be the only big story at the time.
yeah, how about
I always don't have to
yeah, I'm you know what, Louis, I could not even talk.
Hello, Teddy.
I thought that was no, I knew
I'm going to take care of that.
but now, no, I can talk now.
Yes, I will let you know.
The voice, everything. Yes. Hey. Yes. Yeah, I think we can meet tomorrow.
Hello, Teddy.
My
Yes, Teddy. I'm going to do it over the weekend. So our phone and our yes, it's like they went to give me their best.
So, what
Settle them. Okay, Dad.
Monday. Yeah, I can come over the weekend. No, I think yeah, I'm almost finished. No, that's not the thing. Which I can finalize tomorrow. Okay, let's talk. I'm now going yes. No, that's fine. Yes, because we are starting from Monday.
All along the year, why does it go fast? I need to have one.
Oh, yes, I'm not
No,
All right.
As the court pleases, my lord, if I can just give a brief explanation. We undertook to furnish my learned friend with a copy of the CD. We've had a discussion with her, and we've explained to her that the copy that we're having here is what they call a working copy. Without giving evidence, my lord, when a forensic officer comes from the scene with photos, they take out the SD card, put it in the computer, they download the images and make 3 copies. It's the master copy, the archive, and the working copy. So what we have here, my lord, it's a working copy. So it's exactly the same copy as the as the master copy and the archive.
Advocate?
My lord, with due respect, my lord, what the counsel for the state is telling this court should have came from the witness who is in the box. It is not allowed to testify from the bar, my lord. This witness...
I thought he's saying that you discussed, you did not discuss that.
My lord, I'm saying in terms of the evidence.
Okay.
What I was asking from the witness is the original. And he is the one who should have explained what the counsel for the state is explaining, because he is the witness, so that I can be able to make the follow-ups. I cannot be able to cross-examine the counsel for the state regarding that.
Okay, then let's get it from him.
My lord, I'm still waiting for the original disc from the witness, and then I will take further questions from there. They've already made an undertaking, my lord, to say it will be made available possibly tomorrow. Then I'll proceed from there.
Okay, then let's proceed with other issues.
My lord, with the leave of the court, may I proceed, although we are still waiting for the original disc with the document that we have before court for now. Thank you, my lord.
Am I not affected? It seems as if I've been left out.
No, I cannot be dealing with Advocate Msholozi and then at the same time invite you. If you have an issue, you know in court, you rise.
Okay.
Like you have risen now.
Yeah, because Your Lordship, because if it can go to that extent whereby we may be the suggestion of postponing because of original document, that's where I believe that is also affecting the party to 1 to 4. And then earlier, for the sake of progress, there was a suggestion by my learned colleague, the state, that things can be arranged, of which I was amenable for that suggestion.
I haven't heard anyone speaking of a postponement. Is anyone speaking of a postponement?
No, my lord.
No, not postponement per se, but like what I was hearing, it was like to be mooted towards that. But so hence I'm saying, if it may, because it be mooted towards that. That's why I say I should be also be invited, because I'm the party to this. Because
yeah, maybe something was said in my absence. In my presence, no postponement was suggested, neither was any mooted. What I heard Advocate Mshololo saying is that she will pack issues related to that, pending the availability of an original copy, not insinuating that she won't be cross-examining further.
Yeah, my concern is that one, Your Lordship. So, if we're talking about the original one, and then here we are talking about almost 8 years later. So, which in, let's say, to the worst case scenario, the original is not available. Then now, what will be the direction?
That is not, we'll cross that river when we come to it. Nobody has said it's not available.
Thank you.
And I think it's an issue that she is about. Let us allow her to sail with it to its whatever conclusion it comes. Then if the eventuality you are contemplating or fearing comes to pass, then all of you will take this matter from there.
Okay. Let's please the court orders.
Thank you, my lord. Mr. Mosia, can we now open Exhibit A together with Exhibit B? Because I'll be directing you to photo number 4 of Exhibit A, of Exhibit B, and then 18 and 19.
Photo 4, photo 18, photo 19.
Exhibit B.
Yeah.
In your examination in chief, you said point B.
So we're still checking.
It's Exhibit B.
Exhibit B, photo 4.
In your examination in chief, you said point B indicates brown jacket in photo number 4.
Ho ya ka bopaki ba hao sehlohlolong o itse wa re photo 4 e hlahisa jacket e brown ka mmala.
That's the picture that I'm referring you to.
O bua ka picture e ya jacket e brown.
Ke tshepa hore Exhibit B bundle e boikarabelong ba Colonel Mhlahla.
Exhibit B was compiled and handled by the Colonel Mhlahla.
Exhibit B lona ke ngibuza ngayo wayihlanganiswe yena ke ndawonye uKenneth Mhlahla.
Colonel, just go to the picture wherein the head is depicted. It's
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A.
Oh.
Yes.
Page, photo.
Photo number 6.
Depicted in
Okay.
photo 5 and 6.
Do you see that one?
I see that, my
Yes,
lord.
we are in that.
And then also photo number 124. 124 will be in Exhibit B.
Yes, we are there.
If those two pictures can be, I don't know if they can be accommodated in that screen at the same time. Six and 124. But maybe, Mr. Musia, because you understand very well the two photo albums, can I continue?
Can continue, my lord.
Okay. I want the distance. I want to know what was the distance between the exhibits depicted in photo number 5 and 6. You see those exhibits?
Yes, I see them, my lord.
And the exhibits depicted in photo number 123, 124, and 125, if I'm not mistaken, of exhibit B.
The distance between
Distance,
them.
yes.
Okay. O batla ho tseba he ka distance pakeng sa mo photo A ya 5 le 6 dinkweng teng ho ya mo photo 123, 24, 25 dinkweng hona teng bohole ba dibaka tse pedi.
Photo number 5, ke nkile dinepe ha ke qala ho etsa ha ke qala ho fuputsa ketsahalo ya.
Okay.
You are speaking too softly. Speak so that we hear.
Le ka buela hodimonyana monghadi ne.
Ke re photo bundle tse pedi ke bundle A le bundle B.
Okay.
Bundle A ke ne ke le mong ha ne ke etsa ke etsa mosebetsi, and then bundle B ke ne se ke na le task team. Distance ha ya ka nka ba ka nka ba ne se ke tlusitse di exhibit tse le pedi.
There are two bundles. The first bundle that I did, I was alone when I was taking the pictures. So on the second bundle, when I was now busy compiling it or doing the investigations, I was now with the task team. And now because I had already removed the markings for the exhibit in bundle 1, I could not estimate the distance in between.
Ithombe zoqala ke noma ithombe kunamabhandle amabini ke la eyoqala neyesibili. Le yoqala ke ngiyenze ngingedwa. Ngithe ke uma sengibuyela kule yesibili ke ngabe sengisebenza khona ke ne task team, futhi ke ngabe sengibususile ke ufakazi ke angikwazanga ke ukuthi ngikwazi ukubona ukuthi ibanga belithini phakathi kwalama exhibits ahlukile.
As an expert, Mr. Musia, who attended the crime scene, can you be able to tell the court an estimate, at least, of the distances between these 2 points?
Jwalo ka setsebi se nang le tsebo e felletseng ya ho etsa diphuputso, na o ka se kgone mohlompe ho lekanyetsa hore bohole bakeng tse pedi tse e ka ba bo bokae?
Nka kgona, my lord.
I can do an estimation.
Yes, estimate.
Nka estimate ka point A ile kitchen door, and then le katiba e fatshe
Okay.
ile point C, and then distance ya teng kitchen to A1 speed jacket. Distance ya mnyako le Katiba keep 1.5 mo ho nna. And then nka estimate
the estimation 1.5 meters.
yeah, ke mnyako.
Okay. The estimation that I will make is that point A will be a kitchen door, then point B will be a head, and the distance between the head and the kitchen door would be about 1.5 meters.
Ngaqaphela ke ibanga ke phakathi upoint A kuzoba ke isicabha lesa sekitchen no B kube isiqobo ngathi u1.5 amameter.
Nka estimated plus minus 2 meters. 2 meters.
Bakeng tsa
2 meters.
Munyako le
Katiba le bullet ela.
Okay. Then for with the distance of the bullet and the head, then it will be estimated to 2 meters.
Ibanga ke phakathi kwenhlamvu ke kanye nesiqobo sona ke izoba amameter amabili.
Can you point the 2 meters? 2 meters as you are standing there. What is 2 meters?
How ka lekanyetsa 2 meters ho tswa mo dutsing teng o ka supela kae?
Let me check.
Two meters. Okay. Then, whilst you are still there, stand in there.
2 meters is as the witness was demonstrating by showing.
My Lord, can I just ask to do these 2 questions while the witness is standing there so that he can show us this?
But let the interpret first.
Oh, thank you, madam.
As he was stretching both his hands from one point to another.
Ibanga ke ebenikeza ngalo ngoba umele ufuna ukwazi ke ukuthi u2 meter uqala kuphele kuphi kule ndawo kuyona ke ilona ke lebanga akhombisa lona.
Okay. Then where was the bullet projectile? On top of the cupboard. Show it. Show it, estimate. Where is it? Just give an estimate. Where is the point of
Estimate through point of which is A.
Okay.
And then the estimate was 1.5 that distance. The estimate from Katiba to the projectile, I estimated 2 meters.
I also understood the last answer to relate to the bullet.
To the bullet projectile, my lord?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So it means at that distance, the head and the bullet fragment was in 2 meters distance between the bullet projectile. Thank you, my lord.
Yes.
Is it possible for an expert attending a crime scene not to see the exhibit that is at 2 meters apart from each other in one house or in one spot?
Hona le kgonahalo ya hore setsebi se nang le maiphihlelo ebe ha se fihla sebakeng sa ketsahalo se hlolehe ho bona bopaki bo ebang bo bohole ba dimetara di le 2 sebakeng se le seng sa ketsahalo.
A ke hloleha ho fuputsa ke se ke hlalositse ka makgetlo hore ketsahalo e ke bile le kamano ho yona ha ke emetse batho ba ne ba tlamehile hore ba tlo nthusa ho ya ka molao wa mosebetsing ka ke phutha seo ke se bonang and then ka ba emela hore re tlo tswela pele kaofela le bona.
I did not fail to do the proper investigations or collection of evidence at the scene. As I've already been testifying and alluding to the fact that I collected the evidence by myself while still waiting for my team or the other team to come so that they can help me in securing and collecting evidence at the scene.
Angihlulekanga-ke ukuthi ngilwenze uphenyo kulo mbuzo-ke wokuthi kwenzeka kanjani ukuthi umuntu owaziyo umsebenzi wakhe angaboni-ke ubufakazi obukwibanga lamamitha amabili. Bengishilo-ke ngaphambilini uma ngifakaza ukuthi lobu bufakazi bengibona bebuphansi ngibucoshile bona ngase ngilinda-ke i-team noma i-task team.
Mr. Musia, I think the fact that the interpreter is now nearer you is somehow causing you, without you realizing, to lower your voice. You are still speaking to the audience you were speaking to all along, because some of the people might want to hear even the interpreter, whether what you said is what is being interpreted. So keep your volume where it was. It's not all people who are relying on the interpreter. Some are relying on what you are saying in the vernacular.
Thank you, my
You
lord.
go ahead, Munghat.
You go ahead.
Kapa ke phethe.
You go ahead.
I understood.
Yes?
Thank you, my lord. Mr. Mosia, can you then take us now to the real exhibit that was recovered on top of the cupboard? If I'm not mistaken, it is per photo 123 to 131, but you can double check if I'm correct. If those can be depicted and then it can be shown from the screen and then you can confirm if we're still talking of the same exhibit.
Re ya go ditshwantsho tse 123 fihlela go 131.
Ke di fumane.
Bopaki bo fumanehileng hodima cupboard.
Am I correct?
We are there.
Yeah. Which picture is then there?
Which picture is what?
Which picture, which photo is depicting the exhibit that was recovered on top of the cupboard?
Ke tshwantsho se feng ka hara tsona tse se bontshang bopaki bo ileng ba kwellwa hodima cupboard?
Go tloha ho 123.
Can you can you zoom out photo 123, please?
Go fihla ho 130.
Ke bopaki bofe bo le bokeleditseng mo?
I think let's take one picture at a time because you did not bring the disc.
Okay. Re arohanye bopaki ho ya ka ditshwantsho dikotwana.
I think you intervened before there was a complete.
My apologies.
You
ma'am.
asked a question, a specific question,
Yes.
and he answered it before it was interpreted. You wanted to be specific, which there's nothing with being specific, but let the interpretation run its course.
My apologies, my lord.
You remember the question?
Potso e re ho tloha ho 123 ho fihlela ho 131. Ke bopaki bo feng bo ileng la bo bokella bo fumaneng hodima cupboard kapa ho ya ka ditshwantsho tse?
Ke projectile re fumaneng hodima rack.
Photo number ma?
Photo 123, 127.
Photo 127, the evidence that was recovered was a projectile.
Isithombe ke esi127 lapho ke la kwatholakala khona ke iprojectile yenhlamvu ngaphezulu kwe-cupboard.
On top of the cupboard.
What did you do with that projectile?
Ya ba he le etsang ka yona projectile e?
Ke nkile snipe.
I took the picture of that projectile.
Ngase ngithatha isithombe sayo.
Ka
If you can
package.
just, sorry, if you can just remind me before we continue. What did you say is the meaning of the bullet projectile? The one that is depicted there?
Projectile e we buang ka yona ya photo 126. Kana o itse e bolela?
Le ha ne tlamehile e hlalose ke ballistic empa nka e hlalosa ke itse ke front part of the bullet and the rear part is the cartridge case.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tricky because some of these things may not even have proper names. But I think you can say a front part in Sesotho. You can say that. Mr. Musia, instead of saying the front part of a bullet, you can say it in Sesotho, can't you?
It's a bit difficult. Ke bokapele ba kulo.
You have gone where I didn't think you would go.
The front part is the
Bokapele.
Ntlana.
yes.
Can we say Ntlana ya bullet?
Yes, the
Yes,
one in the
that
front.
Yeah. I think
Ke ntlha ya
Ntlana is better than.
Ka Sesotho ke bokapele.
Okay. Okay. Let's proceed.
Continue, Mr. Mosia. What did you do with that exhibit?
O entseng bopaki bo.
So you said it's not a bullet, it's the front part of the bullet.
Ho jwalo mo.
After it was discharged. After the bullet was discharged.
Okay. Is it a closed up thing or it's opened?
E bulehile kapa e kwalehile?
E kwalehile.
It's a closed up.
Njengoba sibona ke lapha kusithombe ke indawo le ila ngaphambili kuyona inhlamvu futhi ke ngendlela oyibona ngayo ivalekile.
Okay. Then what did you do with it?
Yaba wetsang he?
Photo 128 ke package le ka hara envelope e ngotseng exhibit 1.
I then package that projectile inside an envelope that is depicted in photo 128.
Ngase ke ngiyithatha ngifaka kunemvlophu ke lana kulesi sithombe esi 128 ngayifaka kuyona.
Yes. After that?
And
Yaba.
Photo ya 129 ke kulo ka mo hara envelope ka be ke kenya ka hara forensic bag ke kwala.
Photo 129 then depicts that projectile which was inside the brown envelope and was placed inside the forensic bag.
Isithombe esi 129 sitshengisa yona ke leya projectile ifakiwe kule envelope ebrown yasithathwa ke envelope yona ke ifakwa kwisikhwama sokufakazi abathi forensic bag yase ivalwa.
Okay, what was the forensic bag of that exhibit alone?
It's PA5002087782, my lord.
That's a forensic number.
Yase ke uma leyo forensic bag ivalwa ke yana le number ewu PA5002087782.
Yes. Yes, let's move on. What happened after that? We have
Yaba
now sealed it.
Kamera ho mo ho etsahalang?
Kamera ho mo exhibit tse kile ka di booka ha ke tloa sealing ke di bookile ho 459 mosebetsing se di le kaofela.
When I left the scene at my workplace, all the evidence that I have gathered, I then put them together in Exhibit 459.
SAP.
Exhibit SAP 459.
Ngase ke uma sengiqedile lapho ke ubufakazi bonke ke engabuxosha ngase ke emsebenzini ngibhala noma ngibhuka ke ku exhibit SAP 459.
What is exhibit 459? Is it exhibit register?
Ke register ayo.
Ho jwalo.
It is a register.
Incwadi ke noma iregister ke yase siphoyiseni.
Okay. That records all the exhibits recovered from the crime scene.
Eh,
Ke mo
ho
le
jwalo.
ngolang bopaki kaofela bo le bokeleditseng sebakeng sa ketsahalo.
And it-
jwalo?
Ho jwalo.
That is correct.
And it
La
co-
bhala khona ke bonke ubufakazi obuqoshiwe.
what time did you register the exhibits
Ho ya
in
ka-
the exhibit register?
Ho ya ka register le bongolotse ka nako mang? Le bo register le ka nako mang?
Eka 8:30,
Ya nene.
ka di 28 le hoseng.
Okay. On the 28th, at 8:30 in the morning,
Isikhathi ke lokufakazi obabhalwa ngazo kuyona ke lencwadi yasemaphoyiseni bakungo 8:30 idate nge-28 ekseni.
Do you have the exhibit register with
Ke na
you?
le-
yes, I do have the exhibit register.
Is that a copy or the book?
It's a copy. A copy.
It's a copy.
Where is the original book
Buka ka
of that
boyona e
copy?
hokae?
Ake ha ho kgonahale hore ke tsamaye le buka kaofela mosebetsing.
I am not allowed to bring the book.
Ikopi ke lena yaleyo ncwadi angivumelekile ukuthi ngihambe nencwadi ke yona.
Does the book relate to only one case?
Buka eo ho ngola bopaki ba case le nngwe kapa?
Di exhibit kaofela tsa office di buka mo bukeng eo.
All the exhibits that will be gathered will be registered in that book, my lord.
Leyo ncwadi leyo ke ayibhali nje ubufakazi be-case eyodwa kuphela kodwa ke bonke ubufakazi obuhlanganisiwe.
So as we sit here, if another exhibit comes for another case, it will have to be registered in the same book.
Ho bolela hore le ha ntse re
jwalo.
dutse moo bopaki bo fihlang bo ngolwa ho yona buka eo.
Ho jwalo.
That is correct, my lord.
Kunjalo ke ukuthi uma kufika obunye ubufakazi belinye icala nabo ke buzobhalwa kuleyo ncwadi.
Yes?
Is it, Mr. Mesia, is it not the procedure that when you are coming to testify in court, you'll bring the original book, which is the original register?
Na ha se mokgwa tsela e latelwang hore ha o tla o tlo fana ka bopaki
To-
bo tle ka original ya moo ngotseng.
Ake ifumane jwalo.
No, I do not think so.
Angicabangi kanjalo ke ukuthi uma ngize enkantolo ngifanele ngize nayo ke incwadi la enkantolo.
How are you going to prove this, the document we have just read into the record that it is from the original register?
O tla totobatsa jwang pela lekgotla hore jwale copy e tswa originaleng?
Tjhe, ho tla ba thata ho totofatsa.
That will be difficult to prove that here.
Yebo kuzoba nzima ke ukutshengisa noma ukubonisa ke ukuthi lokhu lana kule copy ke ukuthi ikona ke lokhu okuleya ncwadi.
So it will be difficult to prove that this exhibit in particular was recorded in the exhibit register at the time you have just testified about.
Ebile ho tla ba thata le ro totobatse hore bona bopaki bo rongwile bo bukella bo ile ba registerwa hona bukeng eo jwalo ka ho fane ka bopaki.
Ke nahana hore ha ho le tje ke ho ka kgonahala hore ke tle le yona buka eo ha ebe ya hlokahala nka e kopa ba nlokollela.
I think if a needs arise, then I can make arrangements that they will allow me to bring the book with.
Ngicabanga ukuthi ke uma ngaba isidingo sikhona ke ngingenza amalungiselelo khona ke emsebenzini ngibacele ukuthi incwadi leyo itholakale.
Mr. Mosia, it is not my duty to request the originals from you. It is your duty to show the original documents before the court to prove what you are testifying about.
Arasi mosebetsi wa hae hore a kope di original tsa ditokomane tse itseng. Ke mosebetsi wa hao jwalo ka mofuputsi wa nyewe hore o tle ka di original hore o tsebe ho totobatsa seo se buang pela lekgotla.
Ke a dumela empa ke re ke nna ke tla etsa nna ke tla etsa matsapa a hore e fumanehe buka ha ho hlokahala.
I do agree with you, hence I'm saying that I will make arrangement to be allowed to bring a book with if needs arise.
Ngiyavumelana ke na umuthi akushona umsebenzi wakho ingakho ke ngisho ukuthi mina ngingenza ke noma ngacela ke ukuthi incwadi leyo itholakale.
But before you do that, there is no proof. Let us accept that so that you can move forward.
Pele he o ka etsa ditlhophiso tse jwalo ha re dumelane hore ha jwale ha hona bopaki bo ka totobatsang se.
Okay. In page,
Nkarate.
or on page 11, my lord of Exhibit A, page 11 of Exhibit A. I understand, you correct me if I'm wrong. I understand that you said this is the memorandum that was prepared by you.
Are o tlo o mo phosolle ha ebe no etsa phoso. O re ke memorandum o ngotsweng ko wena o. That is correct.
Ngishilo ke ukuthi lo lencwadi ke buka ngibuza ngayo ngaphambilini, incwadi yabhalwa yimina.
In this, is there a statement wherein you recorded that this exhibit, as per forensic bag number PA 50020877882, was entered into exhibit register as per the number you have read into the court, and also referring to as to how it was stored, this exhibit?
Na hona le mo ngotseng teng statementeng sa hao kapa mong o ka tswang o ngotse hore o hlalose hore bopaki bo ke bo bokeleditseng ka baka bo ka hlaisa hore bo ile ba ya kenywa ka hara forensic bag e itseng ka di serial number tse itseng ke ka mokgwa a tsela e ke latetseng jwalo ka ho fana ka bopaki pela lekgotla hona le mo ngotseng. I did not endorse it anywhere.
We did not record it.
Bhale khona ke ukuthi lokufakazi lobuke obukule sikhwama ke sobufakazi esinale number OPA efundiwe ukuthi ke ukhona ke lana esinye statement engasenza ukuthi kwenzekani ngaso ngabo lobufakazi.
So you can't believe it in the absence of the recordings, so that you'll be able to have any collection of facts.
Jwale ka ha o sa ho sena mo ngotseng teng ho tjho hore ha ona mo re ka supang teng jwalo ka bopaki bo ngotseng ko wena hore o ikhopotsa hore dintlha le diketsahalo tsa hore ke etse mosebetsi o ka tsela e itse o ikhopotsa ha ona mo ka wa boelang teng wa ikhopotsa hore ka statement e se itseng ke ngotse tje ka bopaki bo
ke yona fela coverability
ka bua le nna bua le re kgohle buela o di
chair.
No.
Thank you.
Akukho ke la ngabuyela khona ke noma ngathi ngayikhumbuza khona ke ukuthi ngabhala khona phansi lokho.
Okay. Then in this letter on page 11, you referred to to two forensic exhibit bags. Do you see that?
Hona le di forensic bag tse pedi tse di ngotseng ka tsona mo page 11 in. Wa di bona?
Ke di bona.
Yes, I can see that.
Yabo ngiyabona ke ukuthi kunezikhwama zobufakazi ezimbili engikhuluma ngazo la kule statement.
What is being referred to exhibit bags PA 50014999210?
Bullet jacket.
It's a bullet jacket.
Lana ke kulesi sikhwama esibiziwe ke kule number ebiziwe ke yona ke ijacket yenhlamvu.
Can you show us that?
Okoro bonse bullet jacket inside.
Imo who bundle A.
We don't have bundles. We don't have bundles. You've got exhibit A and exhibit B.
Sorry. Exhibit A photo 7.
It's depicted in exhibit A photo 7.
Yabonakala ke le nhlavu ngikhuluma ngayo ke ku exhibit A isithombe u7.
Exhibit 7, yes. Where is that project? Is it projectile? What is it that is depicted there?
It's bullet jacket.
Bullet jacket.
Makwaka point A1.
It's a bullet jacket which was marked with A1.
And that's photo number?
Photo number 7, my
47.
lord, of exhibit A.
Yes.
Where about in the room
Hokae
is that
ka
exhibit?
hare ho ntlo?
Kitchen floor.
On the kitchen floor.
Wakuphansi ekitchen la yatholakala khona.
Is that the one that was next to the head?
Ke yona ne le haufi le ka tip.
Jwalo.
That is correct.
Ilena ke eseduze nesipho.
What is the difference between bullet jacket and bullet projectile?
I think that
Phapang ke eng?
can I question it clarify ke ballistic.
I think the ballistic expert will be the one who will be able to explain better.
Ukuthi ke yini umehluko phakathi kwayo ke i-projectile yenhlamvu kanye nayo ke jacket yenhlamvu lokho ke kuzochazwa ke kumodi weyibhamu nenhlamvu.
Okay. And where was this exhibit? If I understand correctly, this exhibit depicted in picture 7 as per arrow A1 was depicted in your first visit at the crime scene.
Haebang re hopola hantle yona exhibit e tshwailweng ka A1 ke bopaki bo bo kweletseng ha o no ya kgetlo sa pele sebakeng.
Jwalo.
That is correct.
And then when,
Kuqiniswa ke ukuthi lo bufakazi lobo batholakala ngathi ngiya okokuqala lapha yana.
and then when was it packed?
Ya ba pakuwa nini, e package nini.
Ke package le ka yona nako eo empa ka etsa phoso ka o se ntshe di photo tsaka.
I packaged it the very same time, but the mistake I made was not to show it in my or take picture of it.
Okwenzeka ke ukuthi ngiyifake ke yona ke ukuthi ngayifaka ngaleso sikhathi noma ngalelo langa kodwa ke iphuthe engalenza ukuthi ke ngingathathi isithombe sayo.
Yeah, then where is the proof that this was put also in the seal bag, exhibit bag?
Jwale bopaki ke bo fimba hore yona jacket ena ile ya kengwa ka hara bag ya bopaki.
There's nothing.
There is no evidence.
Yeah, because
ufakazi bokuthi nayo ke yathathwa yase ifakwa ke esikhameni sobufakazi.
because it was never retrieved from the crime scene. You never retrieved this from the crime scene.
A re sesosa sa hore ebe ha hona bopaki ko hobane bona bopaki bo buang ka bona ha ba fumana sebakeng seo sa ketsahala.
Asinete.
That is not correct.
Akulona ke iqiniso ukuthi imbangi yalokho ingoba akuzange lokhu kutholakale lapha yana kule yandawo yesehlakalo.
Okay, it's fine. Let's move on. First mistake, you did not take a pictures of the exhibit bag, where in that exhibit was put into. That's all.
Awaka wanka setshwantsho sa exhibit bag ene kentse bona bopaki bona ke. That is correct.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi iphuthe ngalenza ukuthi ke asikho isithombe esitshengisayo ukuthi lokho lo wabufakazi bafaka kubona yona kusona ke isikhwama sobufakazi.
Then secondly, when was that exhibit put into the exhibit register, if it was put?
Ebe bopaki bo he bona re bua ka bo ba setshwantsho se buile ba ngolwa neng ka hara register ya bopaki.
Ke register le the exhibit ka ofela tsatsi le hlahlama ka di 28 ka 8:30 to say.
All the evidence that were gathered at the scene were I registered them the following day around 8:30 in the morning.
Bonke ke ubufakazi engabuthola lapha yana ngathi mangibhala ke encwadini noma kwi register yethu ke konke ngakwenza ngelanga elilodwa ngizi 28 ngo 8:30 ekseni.
Okay. By the exhibit, you mean the exhibit that you retrieved on your first visit?
Ha o bua ka bopaki kaofela o bolela ka bopaki bo o bo fumaneng ha o ya kgetlo sa pele kapa bopaki bo feng?
Bo se bo felletse crime scene e le nngwe.
I mean all the evidence that were gathered at that crime scene.
Uma ngikhuluma-ke ngobufakazi ngikhuluma ngabo bonke ubufakazi obatholakala khona laphayana kuleya ndawo.
So you entered them at what time?
O re ile nako mang?
8:30 on the 28th, in the Monday, I can have to
It was 8:30 in the morning on the 28th. If my memory serves me well, it was on a Monday.
Isikhathi beku 8:30 ilanga-ke ngeyi-28 uma ngikhumbula kahle-ke kwakungoMsombuluko.
Okay. And when had you removed them? I mean the two projectiles, two exhibits that are referred in this letter.
Jwale he o di ntshitse neneng di projectile tse leng hore di hlahella jwalo ka tse ngotsweng registereng mo.
Ke dintsitse ka di 30 tsa October 2014 ka 8 o'clock hoseng ile ha ke tlo lokisetsa ho di prepare hore ke di se FSL. Forensic Science Laboratory.
They were I to book them out on the 30th of October, 8 o'clock in the morning, when I was preparing to take them for forensic at FSL.
Ilanga-ke ubufakazi engabuthatha noma engabukhipha ngalo-ke kwakuyilanga langeyi-30 zika-October 2014 isikhathi ngo-8 ekuseni. Uma ngangizozithatha-ke ngibufaka ubufakazi lobo ngihambise e-lab.
Okay. Maybe let me repeat this question so that you understand. My question is, when was the exhibit? Let me split them now so that you'll be able to understand. When was the exhibit, as per exhibit bag number PA 50014999210, recovered from the scene?
Bopaki bo ile bo ba forensic number e balwa bo fumanwe neneng ho tloha sebakeng sa ketsahalo?
Is bag forensic bag PA
Yona
PA 50014999210. It's under paragraph 3 of page.
ke bo fumane kgetlo la pele ne ke fihla crime scene.
o tsho o bobokella.
Ho lekella project A1.
Okay, it was collected the first time when I arrived at the scene.
When?
Lobufakazi ongibuza ngabo-ke bale bag PA 5001499 ngakuthola-ke noma ngakuhlanganisa-ke ngalela langa lokuqala ngifika.
When? At what time?
Can you repeat that number?
Sorry.
PA 5001499.
My lord. PA 50014999210.
Yeah, because they are ending with 99. I'm saying when they are interpreting
I
their...
didn't get the last three numbers.
All right, okay.
Apologies, my lord.
Nini? Re bua ka nako.
Nako a ke recorda ke mahareng a 0 midnight a qeta ho fihla ke processor scene empa nako ya ke ngola hane ke nka back facts.
Okay. I didn't record the initial time or when I was collecting that evidence, but it was between midnight as I started to secure the scene.
Isikhathi-ke engiqale ngathi noma engikwenze ngakho-ke lokho angisibhalanga phansi-ke kodwa kwangalesa sikhathi-ke uma ngabe isini lena sengiyihlanganisile-ke sengiyithathele kumina-ke ebusuku.
Yes?
You don't know when this exhibit was recovered. When was it entered into the exhibit register? This one now.
Re a utlwa hore ha wa ngola nako hore o inkile nako mang. Jwale ha o no o ikenya registering e ne e le nako mang?
A ke ne ke kenya register mosebetsing. Ke registerile ka 8:30 ka di 28.
It was registered in the register 8:30 on the 28th in the morning.
Uyibhala kwami-ke kuyona-ke incwadi-ke yasemsebenzini noma i-register-ke kwaku-28 ngo8:30 ekuseni.
Where was this exhibit stored from the time it was recovered from the scene up to the time when it was entered into the exhibit register, if it was indeed entered into the exhibit register.
Ho tloha ha o qeta ho bokella bopaki bo, o ile bo beha ho kae ho fihlela ka nako eo o no lo bo registera ka bukeng ya bopaki?
Ke na le safe officing ya ka. Hobane ka di-weekend exhibit like aiyo ntho e teng ke exhibit register le ho receiver ha e receiver because in early weekend and la re Monday ha fihla ka be ke di booka out hape hore ke di prepare.
I have a safe in my office, and because this incident happened during a weekend and our register was not at work, they were only to come on a Monday. I kept them safe there until on a Monday. You can even see at the register that they did not receive the evidence.
Where is
okwenzekayo ke ukuthi ngoba isehlakalo senzeka kuyi weekend eclerk yethu ke futhi ingekho emsebenzini, ngine safe enginayo ehhovisi lami ila ngayigcina khona ke ngase ngomsombuluko ke uma befika noma efika ngase ngisa kubona ke nala ku register yakhombisa ukuthi abazange bayithola noma bayamukele.
But in your examination in chief, you never informed this court that this exhibit was kept in your personal safe.
Are ho ya ka bopaki ba ha bo sehlohlolong ha wa ka wa hlahisa le khohle mona hore pele ha bopaki bona bo ka lo iswa pele o no o bo bulukile ka safe nya hao ka o kantorong.
Ho jwalo nka ba ka hlalosa.
Indeed, I did not explain that.
Why?
Uqiniso ke ukuthi uma ngabe ngiqala ke ukunikeza ubufakazi bami angikushongo lokho ukuthi lo bufakazi babugcinwe esafe esehhovisi lami.
Why did you leave out such a crucial information to tell this court that after retrieving this exhibit from the crime scene, this is how they were stored, especially the one I'm referring to?
Are hobaneng he o ile a tlohella bopaki bo bohlokwa jalo hore o hlaisetse le kgotla lena hore bopaki ka mora hore ke bo bokelletse sebakeng sa ketsahalo ke ile ka bo boloka ka safing e ka officing ya ka?
Ke hlalositse ha ke bookile 459 ka lebaka la hore exhibit like ha e teng ka di weekend. Skia se tshwaro ke exhibit like seo neng ka se etsa fela gore ke di book ka register ke di keep safe hore exhibit like ha e fihla ka letsatsi la harabe ke Monday then ke a tlo khona ho di store safe.
I did make mention that the reason I kept them or put them at SAP 459 it was because the register clerk was not present, so I wanted to register them in this evidence register for safekeeping, so that on a Monday when the register clerk arrives, they will be able to secure this evidence.
Bese ngishilo ke noma ngicaciseleke ukuthi imbangela yokuthi ke lokufakazi ngigcineke ingoba iclerk lena ke iregister kwakuyi weekend futhi engekho ke emsebenzini, bengifuna ke ukuthi igcinakale isafe ngakho ukuthi kutholakala ukuthi ke Monday uma bese fika noma esefika ke emsebenzini bakwazi ukuthi ayithole.
You are making it worse. The reason why you did not mention the crucial evidence that you are telling this court about now, it's because these exhibits never existed. Number one, we never retrieved them from the crime scene, and there is no record as to where they were stored because they were planted from the crime scene, and there is no tracking record of how these exhibits were kept.
Lebaka le etsang hore ebe o thatafatsa dintho ebile o di lobokanya ka puo ke ka mokgwa hore dintho tseo ha di a fumanwa sebakeng sa ketsahalo. ke dintho tse plantuwe mane sebakeng sa ketsahalo ke ka ho le wena o hlolehang hore o hlalose ka botlalo hore ho etsahetseng ka bopaki bo.
Che, eo nkeke ka e bua, nkeke ka a ke tsebe.
I do not know about what you are saying.
Lokho kushoyo ke angikwazi ukuthi imbangela yokuthi ke ngingakwazi ke ukuthi ngicacise ingoba lezi zinto lezi ayizange itholakale lapha yana futhi ayizange futhi zibhukwe futhi ke zathathwa ke zabekwa khona lapha yana.
And your failure to inform this court of such an important information regarding the storage, the keeping, and the tampering of these two exhibits shows that they were never stored as you are testifying today.
With the greatest of respect, I think the witness did testify that he kept the exhibits with him, even though he didn't mention that, he put them in his personal safe, but he did testify that he kept the exhibits with him.
Yes.
My Lord, thank you for the confession or concession that the exhibits were not stored properly. They were kept with the witness and not in the proper way in which the exhibit, especially forensic exhibits, they're supposed to be kept. The point I'm making, my Lord, is that failure to include such important information in examination in chief proves that these exhibits were not handled properly and they were tampered with.
I agree with
I do not agree with that.
Angivumelani ke naloko okushoyo ke ukuthi lokho kusho ukuthi ke lokufakazi lokho abuzange ke bukhishwe noma bugcinwe ke ngendlela efanelekile futhi ke kwakhona nje ukuphazamiseka okukhona lapho.
Okay, let's move on. When were these exhibits sent to the forensic? Whether they were sent to the forensic or whether they were sent to the ballistic, I don't know. Just tell us when and where they were sent to.
Jwale re qhaqhollele hore bopaki bo bokeletseng kaofela bo rometswe kae ba forensic ba ballistic jwalo ko wena a tsebang.
Ka di 30 tsa October 2014 ke handile the exhibits in a forensic science laboratory Pretoria. Ballistic.
On the 30th of October 2014, I handed over the evidence to ballistic forensic in Pretoria.
Mhla zi-30 October 2014 ilanga lelo ke engathatha lokufakazi ngabahambisa ngibusa ke kwi-office lama forensic ePretoria kuma ballistic.
Where in your statement where you say that?
Ungotse kae seo hore ke ka mokgwa tsela e we latetse?
Show me the line.
Exhibit for analysis. There's charge, murder.
Page 11.
On page 11, it's about paragraph 4, you can choose. It's exhibit A1 and 1 to be examined for IBIS and to be kept for later possible comparison.
Which paragraph are you reading?
This is page 11, paragraph number 4.
Mr. Mosia, I said, where in this document or where did you record to say on this day the two exhibits were sent to the forensic?
Ke ho kae mo ngotseng teng hore ka letsatsi le itseng ke le ka romela bopaki bona le bona seba dibakeng kapa sebakeng se itseng?
It's not there, Mr. Mosia. Let's not waste the cost time. It's not there in this letter.
Ara ka ho tseba ha hae ha una mo e hlahella.
ke nahana hore acknowledgement of receipt ke yone e ka nthusang.
I believe the acknowledgement of receipt will help.
Don't rush to the acknowledgement, I'm still coming there. I'm here as to wherein did you record, wherein you say on this date, these 2 exhibits were sent to the ballistic. To the forensic, sorry.
Mane acknowledgement of receipt. Ritle ho wena hore jwalo ka ho etsa mosebetsi wa hao ka tatellano. O ngotse kae hore ka letsatsi le itseng ka nako e itseng kile ka nka bopaki bo itseng le bo itseng ka bo romela sebakeng se itseng.
Tjhe, ha hona mohlala.
I have not written it anywhere.
Akukho la ngibhale khona ke ukuthi ngaleli langa leli ngathatha lokufakazi nalokufakazi ngaphambisa ngabusa endaweni ethize.
And do you remember, Mr. Mosia, that initially we have said you cannot recall the time when exactly these exhibits were recovered from the scene. And now you cannot recall when these exhibits were sent to the ballistic.
The 30th of October.
Ha ke tsebe wa rabile efeng he monghadi because o potlakile wa raba.
Ne ke re date ke di 30 e ke tsamaisitseng di exhibit ka tsona.
The 30th of October is the date on which I sent them for the evidence for examination.
I-30 ke za October 2014 ilona ke ilanga engahambisa ngalo ubufakazi lobu.
I'll take it that you don't want to answer my question because you understand very well that what you are saying, what you are telling this court, it's not recorded in this letter, which is a memorandum prepared by you and Colonel Matitsa.
Are o tla nka hore wena o batla ho araba hobane ho ya ka memorandum o ngotseng ebe o tikilwa ke ntate Matitsa ha hona mo ho hlahellang teng mo o hlalosang ka botlalo hore ke entse sena le sena ka nako e itseng ka letsatsi le itseng ka nako jwalo jwalo. O tla nka hore ha o batla ho araba wena o reng?
Tjhe, ha ho jwalo.
That is not so.
Akusi ukuthi ke akufuna ukuphendula ke noma ukuthi ke lokhu okubuzayo ke akukho la kule memorandum eyabhalwa yimina futhi yase isayinwa uyena ke uKolonel Matitsa.
My Lord, just one question, then we can adjourn after this. I see there is a torture now. I'm being tortured. Everyone is pointing at me that it's 3 o'clock when I'm busy cross-examining.
No, it's because, I mean, you know the implications of delaying.
Thank you, my Lord. Just one question,
Yes.
my Lord, then we will adjourn.
Yes?
Thank you, my Lord. Can you agree with me that in this letter, page 11, which is a memorandum that was prepared by yourself, there is no proof as to when, it is not written as to when these exhibits were sent to the ballistic. Just that answer only, then I'm done.
Arokopa fela o arabe fela ka nnete le botshepehi hore ho ya ka memorandum ha wa ngola date le nako ya hore bopaki bo fembile ba romela kae.
Date ha ke ha khonahale hore ke ngole pele dintho di fihla FSN. Ha ke qeta ho processa di exhibit tsaka ke ngola date ya crime scene ke hlalose ketsahalo ya crime scene. Empa hore di fihlile nako mang ho tla bontsha ka stempe sa forensic hore ba di receive nako mang di parcela tse ka letsatsi le fe stamp forensic forensic science laboratory stamp ke sona se confirmang date e ba receive di exhibit ka yona.
I cannot write a date on my memorandum except for when they will be receiving them at the forensic. That's when they will put a stamp as to when they have received those forensic or the exhibits.
Ngokumayela ne-date ke lana ke kule memorandum yami angikwazi ke ukuthi i-date ngingayibhala kuze kube isikhathi la khona ke elab beyithola khona ke futhi ke istamp sakhona ke elab isona ke esizochaza nesikhathi futhi abasithole ngayo.
Thank you, my Lord. Can we adjourn, my Lord, until tomorrow?
I'm sorry for that. I know the court is still waiting. I'm requesting that tomorrow may be excused and the rest of the Muslim.
I can't hear you.
I request that tomorrow I may be excused from the court and the rest of this week.
Okay.
Thank you.
This case is postponed. It's postponed overnight for further hearing with the accused in custody.
Sizoqhubeka ke kusasa baphethu nizohlala ke esitokisini kuze kube kusasa.
And tomorrow we're starting at 10 and not like today.
Thank you.